Did security set up Clinton-Lynch tarmac meeting? IG Horowitz never interviewed Lynch FBI security detail or Clinton Secret Service. By Christina Layla for the GatewayPundit.com. It has been 2 years since then Attorney General Loretta Lynch and former President Bill Clinton met on the tarmac at Phoenix International Airport, and we still don't know how or why the meeting occurred. Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton caused a firestorm after a whistleblower tipped off local media about the tarmac meeting. The presidential election was in full swing and Hillary was under FBI investigation, supposedly. Clinton was desperate to end the probe. According to the Inspector General report, Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton have 2 different recollections of how the meeting went down. Is that something? The Inspector General, Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton have 2 different recollections. At least get your facts straight if you want to do that. Wow. Bill Clinton was in Phoenix playing golf, supposedly, and attending a fundraiser. According to reports, he delayed his departing flight from Phoenix to secretly meet with Lynch. The 2 maintained the meeting was not planned, and Loretta Lynch publicly stated they innocently spoke about Brexit, West Virginia coal, grandkids, and golf. But the IG report reveals one of them is lying about how the meeting occurred and topics discussed. Via ABC News, actually they're reporting the news on this, Clinton and Lynch have maintained the meeting was not planned. However, the IG's report may suggest otherwise, or at least that not all parties were aware. On page 203 of the report, the OPA, Office of Public Affairs, supervisor said that he later learned that former President Clinton's Secret Service detail had contacted Lynch's FBI security detail to let them know that the former president wanted to meet with Lynch. Lynch staff members maintain in the report they had no knowledge of the request and were surprised by the former president's visit. As I've stated in previous reports, sources tell me the confidential meeting between Lynch and her husband and Clinton lasted 30 minutes. Lynch has maintained the meeting was purely social. The former Attorney General had said publicly that she and Clinton talked about the day's news, Brexit, grandkids, West Virginia coal, and golf. In the IG report, Lynch mentioned the same topics including golf. He mentioned that he had been there for several meetings. He had played golf. I made a reference to the heat because it was still incredibly hot while we landed, which was why we were still on the plane, Lynch stated in the report. 2 years later, I have not found a person who can confirm that former President Clinton played golf during that trip to Phoenix. So they found no person that could verify he was playing golf in Phoenix. You see, they're done for. The discrepancies regarding what was discussed continues in the report involving the tarmac meeting. Former President Clinton also said that he did not recall mentioning West Virginia coal policy to Lynch, but that he would not be shocked if he had done so because he thought a lot about it and he frequently talked about the issue. We know that at least one FBI agent remained on the airplane during the meeting, according to the IG report. It's unlikely the head of security detail would have been in a position to hear, the conversation. Also, according to the Inspector General report, Bill Clinton was not alone. He approached the stairs to the airplane with another man. The mystery man was not allowed to attend the private meeting and was turned away. According to the IG report, former President Clinton was not alone as he approached Lynch's plane shortly after it touched down in Phoenix. On page 203 of the report, as Clinton approached the stairs of the plane, someone was with him but not allowed to join the conversation. The senior counselor told the OIG that she was waiting in the van with the 3 other department employees on the trip, and she saw 2 people walking towards Lynch's plane. She said that as the 2 people went up the stairs to the plane, she realized that one of them was former President Bill Clinton. The senior counselor said that she saw the head of Lynch's security detail turn away the second person at the door and allow former President Clinton to board the plane. It's unknown who was with Clinton as the former president approached the plane. It could have been a staffer with the former president, but that question is not answered in the report. One of Lynch's staffers tried to get back onto the airplane to break up the meeting as she was stopped by security at the door, resulting in a fiery exchange. Wow. The senior counselor said that when she tried to go back on the plane, she was stopped by the head of Lynch's security detail, who was at the door of the plane. The senior counselor said that she told him that Lynch's meeting with former President Clinton was not a good idea and that she needed to get back on the plane, but he still would not let her on. The senior counselor said that she then asked him to convey to Lynch that she was advising that the meeting was a bad idea. According to the senior counselor, he told her, "All right, why don't you tell her yourself?" and finally allowed her to board. The move essentially ended the private meeting, but the way the meeting started may lead to renewed questions as well. Inspector General Horowitz interviewed Loretta Lynch and Bill Clinton, yet he never interviewed their security detail. Horowitz just took Lynch's word that the tarmac meeting was unplanned. Secret Service would never let an ex-president have a chance tarmac meeting without doing advanced security checks, says Paul Sperry. Paul Sperry's tweet here, breaking: IG Horowitz never interviewed head of Lynch's FBI security detail or Bill Clinton's Secret Service detail and just took Lynch's and Clinton's word that their 2016 tarmac meeting was unplanned. Blank, Secret Service would never let an ex-POTUS have chance tarmac meeting without doing advanced security checks. And doesn't Horowitz know that also? He's not an idiot. So why didn't he interview the Secret Service and everything? See, look, the bottom line is more and more truths are coming out. How long are they going to hide this? People are waking up to this, and you see how this would never go unplanned. It wouldn't be allowed. So they're getting their facts, and you see a fiery exchange when the staffer tried to go on the plane to stop this meeting. You see, so listen, it was nobody's stupid. Bill Clinton went there, promised Loretta Lynch indefinite job there, and that she has to do this, and that's why she told Comey, call it a matter, and change the whole wording of it. But the thing is, this information is going to come out, and they're going to go down, and they're going to go down hard, because they didn't even expect that this would take place. This kind of an investigation to this level. They thought they could get Trump out of office with that Russian collusion thing, and everything else would be swept under the rug, you know, but it didn't happen that way. They're being exposed. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.